Hi guys, happy Sunday with Satan. So, alright, today, just a really quick short video. We are going to do the first, let's see, well actually we're going to do the first 10 cards of the Lenormand tarot cards. These things are so freaking accurate. I don't know why, I don't know how. They're amazing, amazingly accurate. So let me find my 10 card. There we go. That's the last one. So this morning, well, it was a pretty gruesome reading. Very gruesome. Alright. So, they're so tiny. I mean, I don't even know how to shuffle these. So I just kind of flip them like this. I don't want to get them out of order. So, they are amazing though. Gorgeous tiny little cards. So, and these are, so this came with the kit. Very neat. So, the Lenormand fortune telling cards, the legendary 18th century oracle. Very neat. So Harold Justin. Very neat. So that came with the book. Came with a really nice box. A really nice box and book and cards. So, alright, we will do with the first one. So it's very weird, very different. How these cards came about. Very different. I've never heard of anything like it. I think it's amazing. It's incredible. And I really honestly get a lot of information from just touching them. I mean, it's just, now that I'm working with them more, it's easier. It's just easier. So practice, literally practice. And the placement of the cards, and you can't just draw one card. You have to draw more than one. You have to draw 5. I think that's, it, or 3. So it's pretty different for me, the way I'm learning it. Thank God I have my Virgo Queen to help. She is very knowledgeable with these. I mean, I literally show her a 5-card spread, which 3 above, 2 on the bottom, and boom, she knows. So, I just think it's pretty amazing. Ooh. EA Quoetting just posted something on Patreon. Oh god. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, man. Anyways. Sundays with Satan. There we go. Perfect. Alright, number 1. We have the Gentleman. So this is a messenger. Significator card. So, the messenger card. Alright, and he's very tiny. I don't know if you guys can see it. So they come with a little description right there. I don't know, I can't read these. So okay, the writer brings new things from a foreign land. Recognize him as yourself. And you've chosen the right man. I've sworn off men. I'm sick of their games. So, there he is. Little horsey. Very nice. I love the artwork. If the little descriptions weren't there, that'd be even cooler. So I'm gonna look into, I don't know if this is a full set. I think this is, yeah, this is a full set. Only 30, how many cards do we have in this one? 36. So it's pretty cool. And I mean, the book is put together very nicely. Very easy to understand. So they have articulated. Yes, my Virgo Queen, I did dream that my tooth was being pulled. It was really strange. I didn't like it. Right, so the Rider or the Cavalier. Very fancy. Very fancy. So, for this one, love that card. I don't know why. So, the traditional meaning, the Rider brings news when he appears with positive surrounding cards. This means good news. And vice versa, when appearing with negative surrounding cards, should he appear with 27, card 27, the letter, this means the news will come by mail. With the book, number 26, the news will be confidential. when appearing with card 6, the clouds are bringers of bad news. So, literally, you have to draw a ton of cards. Well, you don't have to draw a ton, but you have to draw enough to actually get more insight into that. Unless you're very, very clairvoyant or clairaudient, or your third eye is open to like the extremes. So modern symbolism. So to begin with, the rider is a person who rides from point A to point B, and who, with the help of a powerful vehicle, overcomes distance while experiencing a great deal along the way. So from the perspective of the rider, he brings manly virtues with him, such as pride, gallantry, bravery, and chivalry of the medieval knight, as well as negative overtones of gentleman riders and lords of the manor. For example, positive associations with elegance would be elegance, charity, solidity, while negative associations would be arrogance and egocentrism. So some people are reminded of the cowboys of the Old West, and actually that is what that reminds me of. We were watching some old Western, which is, yeah, I like those movies. They do. Fun, weird fact. So, yeah, cowboys of the Old West, the embodiment of hardened men who spit in the face of the wind and wolves, and, when the situation calls for it, are fast with their revolvers. That just described the movie that we were watching. Truthfully, these cliches have very little to do with the reality of a real cowboy life. Yeah, that's very true. So the genteel rider is what is meant to be portrayed, not a soldier, and the idea of being civil is meant to be the focus of this card. So during the 19th century, when the Lenormand cards originated, the horse was a common means of transportation, so it was also the service vehicle of post riders and couriers. So the messages they brought bore a certain importance and urgency, and the transport of letters back then was expensive even then. Yeah, I can imagine. Okay, so in psychology and in dream interpretation, the rider stands for strength, controlled movement, eroticism, and brittled, cultivated energy. In the mythical creature of the centaur, steed and his rider are literally melded together into one being. So this unity also symbolizes body and spirit, heart and soul, and desire and rationality, etc. Alright, so Baphomet, literally, I mean, if it's, part animal, half, man, half animal, that we have a connection with Baphomet. So I wonder if she had any, probably, more than likely she had some information on Baphomet. Alright, and then on the next page you get some really cool tips. I mean, this is really, it's laid out very easy. So I would suggest to anybody that does get this deck, get this one. It's very, very awesome. Alright, so the happiness of the earth lies on the back of the horse. Okay, and then they give you questions, so it's really cool. How do I see myself with respect to this card? How do I see myself with respect to this card? Typo. Another question, am I the rider of the horse? Am I riding to somewhere or from somewhere? Which goal am I currently pursuing? Which motivations are causing me to pursue this goal? And then the quote on the card, the rider brings new things from a foreign land. Recognize him as yourself, and you've chosen the right man. So it's about yourself. So tip, we have tips here. So whatever thoughts are awakened in you, and whichever messages is awaiting you, seize the reins. Don't allow anyone to take them away from you. Allow your positive radiance to have an effect on everyone around you. I like that. I really like that. That's a very awesome card. Now we have love. Always love with your whole heart and soul. Physical love is just as boring and unfulfilling as unending platonic devotion. Cultivate your desires, but don't repress them. It's pretty interesting. I like that. So and then we have happiness. So the happiness of the earth lies on the back of the horse. Ride forth and seek your own personal happiness. Be clear about what happiness means to you, and what happiness could be. And what happiness could be your happiness. That's a lot of happiness. This is too much. Okay, so success. You are on the train, or better, on the tracks. So invoke the steed and rider, and clearly say what you want. This is something that can help you in a lot of situations, such as job interviews. Alright, so we can literally take the archetypal image energy from the card. It just fell backwards. Wow. So, I don't even remember what I was saying. The archetypal energy of the card. And kind of just take that into us. Evoke it, invoke it. Yeah, you would want to invoke those properties into yourself. And boom, manifest. It's pretty easy. Alright, so yeah, very different card. Right now we have the clover. So number 2, very simple, but still very amazing. Alright, so I can't even read those on here. I can't read those on there. They're in, I don't know, some kind of funky font. Alright, so traditional, what it says on the card. So if the clover's in the sun, happiness is sure to come. If clouds are hovering in the rain, your clover may be a sign of pain. It's raining outside. And emotions run high with the Queen of Cups. Alright, so the traditional meaning of the clover. Alright, so this card contains the symbol for ultimate happiness or hope. Sometimes interpreting the card can have to do with a great inner happiness. So this is difficult to describe with words. So clover is a sign of money. We all know that. Money and good luck. The negative aspects of the card can mean that happiness or luck is about to leave you. If the card appears with the house, card number 4, or the star, card number 16, these are harbingers, whatever, of happiness at home or good luck in your business ventures. Alright, so now we have modern symbolism. I like how we have traditional and then we have the modern. So during the pre-Christian times, even the 3-leaf clover was considered to be a holy plant. I didn't know that. So after the Christianization of Europe, the symbolism of its 3 leaves were transposed onto the Holy Trinity. Alright, there we go. So literally taking everything from paganism. Where'd I go? Oh, onto the Holy Trinity, and stood for the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. So the 3-leaf clover is loaded with positive symbolism, and also signifies what is usual or normal in life. I like this card. It's very down to earth. Obviously, it's an earth element. It's a plant. A weed. So the 4 and 5-leaf clovers. Oh, 4 and 5. I didn't know there were 5-leaf clovers. Are considered to be extraordinary signs of good luck and an omen for a happy marriage. So the 4 leaves of the 4-leaf clover stand for health, prosperity, happiness, and true love. Wow, I didn't know that. That's very interesting. So the symbolism goes back to the legend of Eve, who supposedly smuggled a 4-leaf clover out of paradise in order to remind herself of the happiness she experienced there. Wow. But didn't Lilith come first? What about Lilith? She came first before Eve. So in many cultures, the number 4 is a sign of completeness, and the union of opposites, so similar to the cross. Within this context, the clover symbolizes wholeness. Okay, that makes sense. So even without their association with ancient legends, the clover has always been known for its vigor and growing abilities. So the clover gives one life power, and is simultaneously an emblem of it. For this reason, the clover means there will be fertility and growth in your life. When you are shown this card, you have the complicated task of conducting a conscious and a mindful search for wholeness and completeness in your life. Finding the situation for how to fit these things together is key to this endeavor. So finally, never make the mistake of wishing for a clover with 6 leaves or more. Oh, I didn't know clovers had even more leaves. I know 5 leaves. Okay, so these are emblems of bad luck. So too much happiness or luck is considered to be a sure sign of the devil or evil forces. Oh my God. Pouring. I have to leave. Okay, so when happiness knocks, don't forget to open the door. Alright, how do I see myself in respect to this card? Am I happy? If yes, what exactly? Or why exactly? If no, what exactly is making me unhappy? So what does happiness mean for me? How can I take concrete steps to achieve this? When can I take what can I personally do to take responsibility for my own happiness? So those are just kind of like questions that you can ask yourself if that card comes up, giving you a deeper insight into your own psyche and your own innards, not organs, but your voyage inward. Your voyage inward to your organs. No, joking. Tip. To try finding some of your own personal happiness by celebrating the things that you have achieved. So I think today, since it's Sunday, it's literally the new day, the new week on Sunday. Celebrate, all of you. You guys are amazing. There you go. Alright, so if it is not enough, then it's time to strive for more. Happiness can only be achieved through hard work. Sometimes you have to fight for happiness. Why not start today? If anything, today just might be your lucky day. I hope. Love. Alright, so love is a tender plant. Love is a motherfucker. Okay, so love is a tender plant that needs a lot of care, especially when things are not going well in a relationship. Work at it and try to be patient with your mutual expectations for one another or opposing points of view. Don't even get into a relationship. Alright, where'd I go? Okay, this is not an easy task, but it is one that is truly worthwhile. Not for me, I'm sorry, I'm done with men. Done. Country people and your games are ridiculous. Especially this rain. So I blame all this rain on all the men. Alright, now happiness. Have you ever found your own 4-leaf clover? No? Then it's time to look for one. Recognizing what happiness really is often takes a long time. It takes patience, experience, and above all, the willingness to search for it. I'm not willing to search for it. Not at all. It can suck it. Suck an egg. Alright. Success. Alright, sometimes it can seem like life, or even your boss, I don't have a boss, my boss can be asking you to do everything at once. I do ask myself to do everything at once all the time. If I had another set of arms, that would be amazing. So if anybody up there or around me is hearing this, I really need 4 arms. I do. Like another extra set that are like right here. So I can just multitask to the extremes. Alright, so confront the present difficult task with determination and mindfulness. And 4 arms. No, I'm joking. And this will bring you closer to finding a solution. Alright, number 3, the ship. Love these. Oh my gosh. The ship. Oh, yeah, you guys already saw the back. Let's see if it goes into focus here. There we go. A little bit. Alright, the ship. So, traditional meaning of the ship. A trip or an inheritance is coming your way, or a fruitful business deal. A move or a sudden a move or a physical change in your home environment could also happen. A complicated problem can be solved through objective analysis. Sounds like Virgo. When appearing with the Clouds card, number 6, this means that your life could be disturbed by negative influence. Number 7, the Snake, and number 8, the Coffin, are warning to look out for trouble on a trip or journey. Be aware of thieves or accidents, or that problem could arise when an estate is executed. So the Fish, number 34, symbolizes wealth or a large sum of money, or a lucrative business deal. The Stork, number 17, means that there will be a big change in your life. Pretty interesting. So, modern symbolism. So in general, the ship symbolizes a journey or life journey. From a Christian perspective, the ship is regarded as a vessel to bring the soul to heaven. Really? The heavenly ship. For the Vikings and the other seafaring peoples, the ship is a symbol of the journey into the afterlife, yes. In Greek mythology, the ship, or specifically the barge, literally carries the dead person to the underworld, yes. So above all, the ship is an emblem of transition. It can promise salvation or departure into a new world, or abstractly into the unknown. Often it is a sign of freedom and courage, but also of escape. One can make an escape into freedom. At times, there are situations in life that must be carried out without a certain amount of daring, especially when it comes to attaining freedom. Aspects of change, restlessness, and homelessness also come into play. Another side of the card also refers to the feelings of inner soul, spirituality, and the subconscious. I wonder what Carl Jung's books say about the ship. Okay, so a ship travels or pushes through water. For Carl Gustav Jung, oh my god, that is really weird, the famous psychoanalyst, the ship symbolized consciousness. Oh my god, consciousness is also a vehicle. It carries us over the waves of the subconscious and through emotional and psychological ups and downs. In contrast to reason, the ship allows us to navigate through the storms of our feeling. Okay, that was really weird. So evidently she knew about Carl Jung. Amazing. That is weird. That is really weird. Synchronicity. Okay, a ship comes Latin. Okay, so how do I see myself in respect to this card? How do I steer my own ship? How do I know what my goal is and what course I need to take to get there? How do I deal with emotional turbulence in my life? How can I control my feelings or understand them better? And then the quote on the card: if you are steering this ship, the blossom of wealth will bloom in your life. If you inherit money, you will travel the world with it. That's really weird that, like, I wonder what Carl Jung, Jung, would say about that card, and boom. Alright, so tip: when something new begins, it often comes with emotional extremes. Feelings belong to change. Allow yourself to be steered by your feelings, but try to maintain some distance at the same time so that you can stay on course. That's really, 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 really different. Strange. Alright, love. Where is love taking you? Do you really want to be going in that direction with that specific person? No. Will they stay with you through thick and thin and through every high and low? No. If yes, no, then that means you should stay on course despite any turbulence or problems you encounter. If no, then it is time to abandon the ship. My ship sank, and it sunk years ago, and it's at the bottom of the ocean. Very true. Now we have 4. What is this? The house. Ooh, big house. Okay, there's the house. Why are these not focusing there? If I hold it back further, it focuses more. Don't get it. So 4, the house. Alright, traditional meaning of the house. I wonder what Carl would say about this. Watch, it's in here. I think it is too. Wow, it is, yes. Traditional meaning. The house is a symbol of having a safe place to go, as expressed by the saying, "My home is my castle." So in general, this card is a sign of security, peace, prosperity, and allows you to look into the future with confidence. When it appears with positive cards, this signifies happiness and improvement of the situation, as long as it is not near any negative cards. When it appears with the stork, number 17, this means a change or a move is coming. Negative cards are warning to pay attention to your surroundings and to look out for malevolence or trouble from others. Makes sense. So modern symbolism. A house means protection, having a home, and being at the center of your own world. But it also can mean isolation and separation. It symbolizes the human body as a temporary house for the soul. In psychoanalytic dream interpretation, the house and the body, or the house and the ego, are closely associated with one another. The facade of the house stands for the outward appearance of the person, and the roof corresponds to the head, the mind, and the unconsciousness, or the unconscious. It embodies the personality and the body of the dreamer. A large house with many rooms points to the growth of consciousness and being able to develop your own personality. A dilapidated house is a sign of neglect of the personality and is an appeal for renewal and restoration. So a house is an object that can only be built in stages with a lot of effort, and it stands for personal achievement and success. Okay, interesting. So, an inviting home draws guests in. So how do I see myself in respect to this card? Do I feel at home in my home, my home, or my house / my own skin? What do I like, especially about myself, and what bothers me most? What can I do for myself, physically and spiritually? What does home mean to me? Where is my center? Quote on the card, fortune, luck, money, and love. These things will come to those whose homes are blessed from above. I like those. Those are cool. Alright. Tip. Only those who are at home with themselves can feel safe and secure. So take care of your body as much as you can take care of your soul. Strive to keep both in good condition, especially now. Alright, now for love. Spend a cozy night at home with only yourself and your partner, myself and my dog. People who are at home with themselves and happy with themselves, this doesn't mean smug, radiate this to others. This makes you attractive, and an inviting home will draw guests in. Of course, that's why this house is always filled with people, especially on the weekends. Alright, so happiness. My home is my castle. You can call yourself very lucky if you feel secure. If you have a safe haven, that is always there, no matter what happens. Ooh, ringing. Now is the time to build this space and to keep it up. Different, very different. I like it. I do. I really like it. These cards are very long to go through. What did I just do? Success? Oh, yes, success. Now is the time to deal with everything that is important to you. It's time for the shepherd to bring his sheep home. Thriftiness and hard work turns small houses into big ones. That's funny, yesterday was a lot of yard work. Well, not a lot, but just enough to get out and just feel good. And I don't know, it's great. Now is also the time to make room for just yourself alone, literally and also in a figurative sense, and to focus on your own goals and dreams. I like that. Now we have this number 5 is the tree. Very neat. Love this. I love these cards. They are amazing. So, alright. Traditional meaning of the tree. So this card is a signal for health, long-term happiness, strength, and the fulfillment of wishes. The tree is also the card that symbolizes a powerful and dynamic personality. Whether sickness or recovery is on its way, or whether you will remain in good health depends on the surrounding cards. If surrounded by positive cards, this means that you will soon have the energy to to realize your best self. Card number 8, the coffin, means that the health of the person in question is in danger. Scary. So, alright, in Nordic mythology, trees are at the center of the origins of humanity. Really? Okay, so the world tree plays a central role as a holy tree of the Germanic people. So beneath ash and oak trees, the Nordic tribes carried out justice, counsel, and issued proclamations and edicts. Oh, okay. So in the interpretation of dreams, the tree symbolizes personal growth and development for the dreamer, as a symbol of continuity, whatever. I can't say that word. Because of their long life and protection, the tree also stands for connectedness with nature and preserving the environment. So the tree's negative aspects are inflexibility, separation, and leading a frozen or wooden existence. So as it changes through the seasons, the tree is a symbol of life, death, and rebirth. In the Christian paradise, the tree is an allegory for resurrection, and the fruits of its branches contain the food of salvation. Oh, really? Does it now? I don't think so. So, the tree of knowledge plays a prominent role in the biblical story of creation. By eating its forbidden fruits, Adam and Eve, after being seduced by the serpent, actually, no, they weren't, bite into its sacred flesh. As a consequence, they are banned from the Garden of Eden with flaming swords. That's about a crock. Alright, small seeds grow into tall trees. So, how do I see myself in respect to this card? When was the last time I took the time to look at, touch, and experience a tree? I'm not going to be hugging trees. No. How is my physical and spiritual health? What can I do to make myself healthy physically and spiritually? Where do my roots lie? What do I need to grow? And then the quote on the card, a tree will do you good. It will help you stay healthy. If there are many trees, you will soon reach your goal. I'm surrounded by trees. I love it. Alright, tip. Take time for yourself during your hectic day. Think of simple things in life. Haste makes waste. Strength and happiness need time to develop themselves slowly, so be patient. I have no patience anymore. Alright, now for love. Love is a tender plant which can grow into a strong tree and weather all the storms if tended properly. Mine died, my tree. Give yourself and your relationship time to develop. Nope. The most lush tree grows in a clear, uncrowded meadows. Give your relationship enough freedom to develop. Nope. Don't hold on too tightly. Definitely. No, I won't. Happiness. According to a Dutch proverb, happy people will be able to bore through any trunks or branches that get in their way. Act carefully, and you will know which branches to cut and which to keep. I'm cutting a lot of branches. Success. Long-lasting success needs good preparation. In spite of this, trees do not grow all the way to heaven. Don't let yourself be discouraged if you think you're not succeeding quickly enough. Keep your eye on the ball. Consistency will pay off. That's a good card. It's a very good card. So we have 6, the clouds, which is our next card. It looks like smoke to me, and a volcano. A little bit. Yes. Alright, traditional meaning of the clouds. Your luck will be favorable if the right side of the card lays upward on the table. Otherwise, difficulties or inconveniences could be headed your way. So, clouds block the view of promising vistas, and favorable conditions could be about to change. Prepare yourself for thunder and lightning, or at least for a cool rain shower. It's turning to snow. Wonderful. Alright. The dark side of the clouds card reveals which difficulties will arise in reference to the surrounding cards. Negative surrounding cards such as card 8, the coffin, or card 14, the fox, can intensify the negative influence of the card. In a positive sense, the card can Mitigate a negative or dangerous situation so that you will be able to make it through unharmed. That's good. Modern symbolism. So in Oriental lands, clouds represent disguise. So what is behind them remains hidden from the viewer. In this sense, they make it impossible to have a clear view of something. In antiquity, clouds or mountains surrounded by clouds, for example, Mount Olympus, were where the gods resided. In Islam, they represented the Allah's omnipotence and man's inability to comprehend it. In religions of nature, clouds are deliverers of fertility. In ancient China, clouds were an important part of culture. They were where they played a role as symbols of happiness and peace. For example, this can be seen in the meaning of the merging of the yin and yang. Very true. Very true. Oh, a cloud that appears and disappears quickly signals the need for change. So in dream interpretation, dark clouds are seen as indicators of adversity, worries, or sickness, while white cloud signifies a bright, enjoyable future. Clouds also warning not to distance yourself too much from reality and live too much in your dreams. As with the Tower card, aspects of perspective and considering the overall view also plays a role. Alright, so above the clouds, having a sense of freedom is limitless. Alright, so how do I see myself in respect to this card? How can I achieve the clarity despite having ideas, notions, and ideals that might darkened by cloudy perspectives? Am I behaving or speaking clearly and articulately? How do I handle difficulties? Like a baby. No. Quote on the card, shining clouds shower you with happy rain, but beware of darker clouds along with stormy weather. Trouble may soon be there again. Alright, so tip. You can recognize storms by certain signs ahead of time. Of course you can. Pay attention to these signs. Certain difficult situations may test your will, but you can always learn and grow from them. Love. In your relationship experience, is your relationship experience a storm? A storm? No, I don't even have a relationship. I don't want one. Wonderful. If you're experiencing mutual friction, that means your partner is important to you. Wow, really? And enjoying making up afterwards. Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, happiness. Clouds are moving in quickly. Move along a little with them and allow yourself to be pushed. But listen to your own desires as well. Free yourself from the chaos of everyday life and you will gain perspective. Consider the world from above. It goes along with my spirit animal of yesterday's video with the crow, the bird's eye view. Alright, now success. If you continue chasing after unrealistic ideas and keep floating in the clouds, success will come to elude you. Success needs vision and down-to-earth execution. Very true. Alright, number 7 is the snake. Love this card. Love the snake. I love snakes. They're amazing. Traditional meaning of the snake. Alright, this card announces bad luck, trickery. Of course I like this card. I love snakes though. This card announces bad luck, trickery, betrayal, and loss. Oh my god. A clear warning that there are false friends and insecure people within your private life or business dealings. Beware of intrigues. Supposed friends may reveal themselves to be turncoats. Yep. For this reason, try not to be gullible. Card 23, the mice. Oh, warns that a robbery or theft might be on its way. Ooh. Better not. Card 24, the heart, means jealousy. Card 34, the fish, signifies loss. I don't like the card too much now. So, modern symbolism. The snake is an ancient and very ambivalent symbol and an archetype of instinctual nature. On the one hand, it is connected with death, but on the other, the snake also stands for rebirth, new life, and for the unending circle of life. So, it is an animal of transformation and change because the snake sheds its skin when it becomes too tight. Therefore, constantly reinvents itself. That's very positive to me. As such, it inspires personal transformation and revealing true self. So, Alright, the snake is a symbol of wisdom, immortality, and mysticism. Snow. Okay, cults of antiquity worshipped the animal as a god, and it was also associated with healing, the rod of... What? I don't know what that is, that word. Asclepius? Whatever. The rod of Hermes. It's called caduceus there. There, we're getting into my language. Represents healing and poison for physicians, health, and sickness. So the caduceus is also an old sign of alchemy and means duality or the power to transform. Yes, it represents Kundalini, oh my god, and everything. So that's a sign, symbol, or stuff. So the predominant modern negative association with the snake go back to the Bible, where the serpent or the devil, evil, or even a symbol of fertility cults seduces Eva. Oh, now we have her name as Ava, into tasting the forbidden fruit of the tree of knowledge, causing her and Adam's exile from paradise. I still don't understand that story. This loss of paradise changed the snake into a messenger of bad luck, which is a connotation that still carries today. The snake slithers and writhes whatever on the ground. For this reason, it also signifies a situation where the viewer feels as if he or she is lying on the ground. What about Lilith? It was Lilith and Adam first, not Adam and Eve. So if you... Oh, it will make you want to crawl right out of your skin. How do I see myself in respect to this card? What change might be happening? What necessary changes have I been putting off? Ooh, I can relate now. What could heal my current situations? Ooh. So, alright. Quote on the card. One never wants to tangle with a snake, whether near or far. Always, whether early or late, it warns you of a coming betrayal. I don't believe that. Well, for this deck, yes, but not as the snake in general. So tip, pay attention to changes that are going on in your life and make any that need to be set in motion. Love. The box of relationships is opening. No, and the snake is crawling out. Stay in. The poison of the snake can be deadly. That's good. But it can also be healing. It depends on the dosage. This is the way the snake is. This is why the snake is often jealous of mistrustful. Leave irrelevant or false things behind you and deal with the things in your relationship that are truly important. I like the snake as poison. Alright, happiness. Is it possible that right now you are anything but happy? Chaos seems to reign. You feel as if you've been betrayed, or perhaps you are guilty of this yourself. You have the power to change a lot, and to give your happiness a jumpstart. To crawl out of your skin means, the first and foremost, allow yourself to be transformed. Alright, so, success. Success belongs to those who understand how to change. If you've currently hit rock bottom, coil and prepare to spring. Use the Earth's energy to get ahead. Sometimes detours are necessary, but never give up on your goal. Okay, so tomorrow we will do the coffin, because I really honestly do not have time right now. Sorry guys, I have a little more time for coffee talk. Where did my bookmark go? There we go. So tomorrow we will do the coffin and the rest of the cards. I did not realize that these had so much meaning. But yeah, they're very tiny and they're very nice, so you can find little teeny tiny pouches, stick them in. Perfect. Okay. Wow. Alright. Time for a little bit of coffee talk. A little bit. Wow. I do not like this new YouTube. Oh. Alright. Hi guys. Wow. Alright. Chocolate sundae. Hi my darling. I love you. Alright. Hi my love. Hi. This video was so awesome. Now that you said it, I can definitely feel the energy of the crows. They are, yes, I love them. Life mysteries magic, and you live for much. For now, much like crows. Yeah, you're spot on. It is your spirit animal. I know, one of your spirit animals. My spirit animal is the lion and butterflies. I love that. Thank you for sharing the information and giving your advice on this topic. I love you. I love you too very much. P.S. DJ Scars Willow says hi and with a big hug and lots of hearts. Oh, tell her I love her and huge, 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 huge hugs. Bring it in, I'm a hugger. Alright. I love that. Alright. Lily Moon, hi. How are you? Hi, sweetheart, hi. I hope you got my 2 emails. I did. I like them. I love them. You have got me very curious about the jinns. I have tried my hardest to find information on them, and I come up empty, and I would like to know how you prepare for our Ouija session. I stayed away from him for so long because I had one bad experience, but you have got me curious about them again, so I would like to know more about the jinns and how you prepare for our Ouija session. Love you much. You're the best. You are an angel in my life, and I mean that, no joking. Love you with all my heart, and thank you for everything so much. For everything, I have been very blessed with you in my life. Aw, I love you. It's really hard to find information about jinns. Very hard. I will email you a link later on today. Definitely. Definitely. I promise. Aw, I love you. Thank you. You're such a sweetheart. Okay. Netheria Fade. Hi. Hey Ryan, can't wait for my book. I just ordered it Friday, so they will be coming. And then I gotta ship it out. Alright, Chocolate Sundae, great video, my love. Thank you for sharing this information. I love you, Sugar Plum. I love you too. Very, very, very much. Alright. Alright, May Queen. Yes. Your books will be on their way. I can't wait. And I really need to get the Book of Nod. I really, really, really want that. Alright. Kelly Snow. Lee Shepherd. Zool. Erica Stone. Hello. Hello, hello. Satisfy. Hello. How are you? I fucking love fresh basil for dishes. Typical Italian, yes. But oh my god, the supermarket has fresh basil plants, purple basil. Oh my god, I look like a complete idiot, just sitting there, smelling them, like, I loved it. Alright. Netheria Fade, Jody Sims, Madame Sophia, I love you. Kelly Snow, DJ Scar, 17 Willows, I love. Right. Jade, hello. I've been kinda blue, hello. Shout out. My Queen of Negativity, I love you. Colorful Ninja. Ninjas are not colorful. I can guarantee you that. Auburn Luna, hi. Chocolate Sundae. Jen Zach. Four Eyes 29. Hello. Lady Witch. Hi. What else am I missing? Morgan. Hi. Morgana, I mean. I'm sorry. Queenie Todd. I love you. You're incredible. Ruth Bask. Hello. Aw, Jasper Quinzel. Hello. Cameron Gagnon? You're ridiculous. I'm not even gonna entertain your comment. Al Ernator. I hope I said that right. Hi. Marcel Jones. If you want magic done, just email me. ryanjespich@gmail.com. Alright. Bitter almonds. Ooh, do you have PTSD too? CBD oil does not help my PTSD. CBD oil doesn't. Now the CBD flower, when smoked, yes, that helps. Carl Pope, shout out Dr. Stoner, I love you, you're amazing. Sheila Nagel, hi. I want to see your new Ouija. Send a picture of it. Email a picture of it to me. That was hard to get out. Hand of Grace, hello. Jesse Luna Star, hi darling, how are you? Maria Renteria, hi. John Hirsch, how are you? Witch of the Black Rose, hi my darling. Unreal Human, Jessica Andrews, Diana Silva, hello. Time Temple, hello. Marjorie, hi. Stan the Magic Man, Rag and Rockstar, Quantum Timeline, hello. Trying to get as fast as I can. Henry Ographer, hello. How are you? Richard Black Rose. Let's see. Weed Goddess, hi. I love that name. Love that name. Alright, guys. I have work to do. So, there we go. I have $2 off CVS bucks. Made my day. Made my rest of my year complete. Full moon is coming up soon, so if you guys want to do a ritual of any kind, kind of, this freaking rain, amp up the fiery wall of protection small spell, kind of make it into a ritual. I think that's kind of what I've been doing. And we can talk about that and see where it goes from there. So, I love you all. Thank you guys for just being you guys. All of your amazing comments, everything, all your support, the outpouring of the book wanting. Thank you. It's incredible. So, alright guys, and I have my first wedding to do. Wow. I said I would only marry LGBTQ. Isn't there another letter now? Whatever. Community. But I'm not that much of a dick. And then Beyonce, the Church of Beyonce, seriously? I don't get it. But, alright, I love you guys. So, my love. All the way from Venus. All the way back down. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. So, I love you all, and everybody, yes, stay safe.